All right, Mr. TALIAFERRO TV, how's everybody doing? All right, so Drizzy Drake, he is currently on his Boy Meets World tour out there in Australia. He's out overseas doing a lot of shows. Salute to that boy Drizzy Drake. And of his latest performances, an old arch enemy came up. All right, for those who don't know, Drake and Meek Mill had a very, very public beef. What was that, 2015, 2016? And it all stemmed from Meek feeling as if though Drake gave him a verse where he was dissing him on a verse. It was the Rico record. Meek had just got out. He was with Nicki. And Meek felt like Drake dissed him on his own record. Meek went and checked to see where did this record come from. He asking around, got to DJ Drummer, and Drummer was like, yo, I know for a fact Drake ain't diss you on your own record because he ain't write it. From there, Meek got it on Twitter, became Twitter fingers, said Drake don't even write his own rhymes. I'm hip-hop to the death of me, and you don't even write your own verses. Then from there, Drake decided to drop a record that we all know was charged up, and then after that, we got back-to-back, and the rest is history. So we all obviously know these two, they don't like each other. It's been some shots fired in between. I think the tension has come from on social media. I feel as if though the tension came from Meek's side. In real life, I think Drake's a little salty about it. So when this happened at Drake's show last night to support the incarcerated Meek Mill, it shocked us all. Let's check it out.
I see you in the 3 strikes. I see you got the free Meek Mill sweatshirt. Free Meek Mill too, man, for real. You right. I see you in the control.
All right, so that is Drake on stage saying free Meek Mill. All right, let's be honest about this. Does Drake like Meek Mill? Probably not. Why is he doing this then? Does he care for Meek Mill? Why would you care for somebody who almost ended your career? Literally almost ended your career, and a lot of people don't even consider you in that top rap conversation anymore. It's hurt me. Drake was atop my rap when this happened, the Meek Mill beef a couple years ago. He's not atop my rap list anymore. I can never put him at #1 in my top 5 because I don't know if he writes his bars or not. The other guys in my top 5, for the most part, I believe they write their bars. While Meek Mill sits in prison incarcerated for 2 to 4 years, I think this could be one of two things. The first thing, Drake could have real empathy for Meek Mill and be like, yo, I know we've had our problems in the past, but our beef, I'm not going to let it stem to a bigger problem in our country. That system got to you. I ain't going to add to you. I'm not going to kick you while you down. You in that cell. Free Meek Mill. The second part of it could be this. Drake's just one of those guys who's just always going to capitalize on a great opportunity, right? He doesn't really care for Meek Mill, but he knows he's incarcerated. Why not? Drake is one of the best at capitalizing on situations, right? Capitalizing on waves. What am I talking about? Well, for like 3 straight summers, you seen Drake hop on the Migos Versace record. You seen Drake hop on Fetty Wap's record. And on top of that, do y'all remember when Rihanna got popping in 2016 when the album came out or whatever? All of a sudden, Drake started claiming Rihanna again, the love of his life since he was like 19, 20. This is what Drake does. He hops on waves. I'm not mad at that because it's worked for him. But it just seems like Drake's always one of those guys where all of a sudden he started thinking about life and life after death and not being around here anymore and just says, I'm going to put this bullshit to the side. And for everybody that's out in this show, I'm going to put on a show for them. And I'm going to tell them straight up, I love Meek or free Meek Mill, right? Do you really think Drake got love for Meek Mill after what Meek Mill did to his career? I find that hard to believe. Again, not saying it ain't come from a genuine place, but it's kind of hard to say that it came from a genuine place. It feels like Drake is just one of those guys who he understands the game. He just understands every aspect of it, creating aura around his name, creating good energy around his name. And I'm just going to be honest with you, it's going to be hard to get that light-skinned boy out of this game because he's so good at capitalizing on waves. Free Meek Mill, this is what Drake said. I don't know if he believes it. Talk to me in the comment box below. Again, Meek Mill is serving 2 to 4 years for a probation violation, and we will see where that goes. I told you guys last night that the reports are that Meek Mill won't be getting out anytime soon. his hearing that I previously told you guys about. It was a clerical error. All right, so he will not be getting any type of, it looks like he won't be getting out anytime soon. I wonder what Meek Mill thinks about this. Obviously, I'm pretty sure it probably got to him in prison. I wonder what he thinks about all this. All that they went through, and Drake kind of ended it on stage. What do you guys think about Drake ending officially his beef with Meek Mill? Talk to me in the comment box below. If it came from a real place, please, I'll apologize. Salute to Drake for that, because it took a lot of guts. Because Drake didn't start this with Meek, right? Meek started this mess. He became Twitter fingers, nevertheless. And if this came from a genuine place, we got to salute Drake for that. But I just find it hard to believe. Talk to me in the comment box below. Subscribe to my channel for more exclusive content like this. I'm out.
I want to salute you, homie, you know, for building your own thing and doing your own thing, creating your own platform, your own website.
I got one life to live out my dreams, and I'm giving this thing all I got. I interview celebrities. I talk sports. I represent the culture.
Right now you're turning up on MrTaliaferro.com, shawty. Yeah.